Okay.
19, 20 years.
What in the world made you want to be a rapper?
Yo, okay, so look, I came up in the air. Honestly, okay, so check this out. I started out as a singer.
Bet. So did I.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, when everybody was listening to rap, I had to go backwards because when everybody was listening to rap, I was listening to Boyz II Men and Troop and All For One and New Edition and Bell Biv DeVoe. You know, I was listening to the other stuff.
Jodeci,
right, Shy, you know, H-Town.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I was listening to all of that.
Yeah.
So I didn't know nothing about, you know, KRS-One, you know what I mean?
Even
Biggie
LL.
Small. I know LL. I didn't know about Snoop Dogg. I didn't know about Dr. Dre. I didn't know about none of that. You know what I'm saying? So one day I'm coming home, it's 8th grade, and my dad is in the garage working on his truck, and he's listening to some Snoop. And I'm like, "Pa, what's that right there? What you listening to? That go right there. What's that?" And he's like, "This Snoop Dogg. You know about Snoop Dogg?" I'm like, "Nah." So he get out, take the CD out, and give it to me. Go listen to that. All right.
Word.
So 8th grade, he put me on Snoop Dogg, and I'm on. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I first get the little taste of hip hop. So now I'm like, okay, I like how you can tell a story, but I don't have to sing it though. You know, I could be gutter, grimy. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, with that being said, I'm gonna try this.
Yeah.
So I start writing little, you know, poems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Start writing little soliloquy. You know what I'm saying? And then about 17. I'm trying this now. Now my voice is changing. I can't sing like I used to sing. I can't hold them notes that I used to be able to hold.
Especially if you ain't going to class.
Right. You know, and my singing is God-given talent. I never had any teaching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now my voice is changing. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. But I don't want to quit the music. So I got to transition.
Yeah.
And I start rapping.
Right. I have the similar story, but it was Tupac, All Eyes on Me. And me and my father went to the Boulevard Mall. And
that's crazy.
The double disc, he, you know, had the Maxima.
That's crazy.
Back, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Bumping Ambitions as a rider.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, this is rap. I mean, I liked hip-hop prior.
Right.
Loved R&B, still do.
Yeah, me too.
But I was singing in groups and stuff. But, bro, by the time that came out, it was all rap with me.
Yeah,
you know
man.
I mean?
Yeah.
I still tried the singing thing for about 2 more years.
I used to sing too?
Yeah. I had a group, me and my cousins, we had backstage passes, we was in front of people, they froze, everything.
Me personally growing up, I always liked the women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've always been a ladies' man. I've always liked the women. So singing always just was just easy.
You already know.
It was just easy. Sing some Tyree, sweet lady. I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there. You feel me?
For real. I was about the ladies, but it was more different.
Promise you.
Because music, I just loved it.
Yeah.
You know, I always tell the story about my aunt. And so by 9, I wrote my first R&B song.
By 9?
By 9 years old.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
so
know.
with that, you know, between 9 to 12, I was really seriously trying to sing. Between 12 and 14, it was a transition into rap music.
That's crazy.
But Pac is the one with All Eyes on Me that transitioned me over. I was like, oh, this is because you know he was fresh out of prison.
Yeah.
West Side.
Oh,
you know,
West Side till we die coming quick with game. Like, oh, yo, he's serious.
He's serious.
Right.
And it was crazy because he was more serious than Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, but he
Snoop
was
Dogg
also educated though.
Yeah, but you know Snoop Dogg was laid back. His
Yeah,
first song,
yeah.
What's my
1, 2, 3 into the 4.
right?
Snoop Doggy Dogg. Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
you got, of course, Dr. Dre. You know he's a gangster rapper, but at the same time he was laid back too.
Yeah,
right?
facts,
He talked
facts.
that talk, but it's like, but when Pac came, it was like that's it. Like,
Yeah.
on the West Coast.
Yeah, facts.
From Nevada.
Yeah, I can
Las
imagine.
Vegas.
Like,
Oh God.
Yeah, so
It was
boom.
Pac
Right?
drop. It
Hey,
was
that's
nuts.
crazy because I started off wanting to sing too, but everybody I looked up to, I'm like, man, I can't do that.
Right.
So her rap came on, I'm like, okay, if I put some
He
work
said
in,
I could go that
it's a little more
route.
realistic. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like,
my
it's a little more
family
realistic.
would compare me to Immature.
Yeah, yo, me too. Yo, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I used
Yeah.
to love Immature,
Yeah,
man.
but I didn't want to be compared. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I used to try to do the hairdos and everything. 'Cause my mom used to be a
Everything.
beautician. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing her pictures. Mom,
That's it.
I need the Marcus Houston.
I need the
You know what I'm
Marcus- the
saying? I had the Roger. You
Batman.
remember the mushroom? I had the Roger.
Yeah.
Boy, I was doing it all. Boy, look.
So I need the
Shout out
Marcus Houston.
IMX, man.
Man, oh
Shout out
gosh,
IMX.
for real. Shout out Marcus Houston, man.
Even young, bro, I used to be at all of the concerts. So Jodeci and the Salt and Pepper and the R. Kelly,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all of them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And just to see the stage performance was like, I want to do that. So I would be in like these talent shows at school and different. I did Let's Ride with
Yeah.
Master P, Silk the Shocker, and Montel Jordan. I did the whole song. I did all they parts.
Bro, see, that's crazy.
Did all they part? You just
That's crazy.
One man band.
He said, I'm going in.
Temptation.
I'm the whole
Temptation.
No
The
Limit.
whole song. And that was in middle school. You feel me?
That's crazy.
I had my little, you know, my fit. And so from there, it was like rap and singing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, all right, this is what I want to do because people were so surprised and so shocked. You're in middle school. I was best dressed and everything. Middle
See,
school.
and that's how it was for me, man. Because I'm watching these concerts. You know what I'm saying? I used to love NSYNC too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and I'm in high school with NSYNC
Yeah.
going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm a ladies' man, bro. I'm watching all of this. I'm like, these dudes is killing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, girls is going crazy, passing out. This is like Michael Jackson and boy bands. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is crazy, right? So I'm following all of this, man. So we doing the talent shows, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm also rapping, you know what I mean? So I'm doing both. Then my little brother starts doing it. He's a dancer. I'm a dancer. So just like you, I'm watching the R&B shows, but I like the rap vibe. You know what I mean? So when I perform, if you watch my show, I perform like an R&B singer, but I'm rapping though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What is Young Pharaohs?
Young Pharaohs, man, it's an entity. Young Pharaohs is a family. You know what I mean? We before anything, Young Pharaohs is a family.
Because when you mention your brother, is he a part?
Yeah, of course.
That's what made me bring it. That's a segue.
Yeah.
Family. But it's a business.
It's a business, most definitely.
How does Lavon Kennedy separate business and family?
Oh man. Well, off top, you know, coming into to my label, you know, I always let my guys know that look, this is a family first. You know what I mean? But business is business. And I'm always gonna keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we gonna sign this contract and everything's gonna be in black and white. And I'm gonna give you these monthly requirements and they gonna be in black and white.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be in black and white. But when it's time to play, we gonna play. When it's time to work, we gonna work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you tell them from the jump street. You know what I'm saying? Cut and dry. You don't never be too sauce. You know what I mean? Too sauce with them. You let them know, look, I love you like a brother, but I'll cut you if I need to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How do they tend to take it?
Oh, you know, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Once you build a bond with a certain person, you know, it gets hard when you gotta be rough with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And be like, yo, hey, I love you, bro, but that last track was whack. That shit didn't hit. I know you think that shit was your best one, but it wasn't it.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And they gotta look at you like, well, my nigga, bro, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't tell you shit. I wouldn't tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I would just let you put this out and say it's under Young Pharaoh's
Let you
brand
fall on your face.
and fall flat on your face.
Yeah. Now we all taking a hit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all bad. I can't do that.
Yeah.
If I love you, if I'm your real friend,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, yo, bro, get back in the booth. Try that again.
Now, why the two names Young Pharaoh? Why? What is the title? Tell
Okay,
me
so the two names of Young Pharaohs, man, really because, you know, I'm always gonna be young at heart. You know, I remember back in the day when immature was immature. My mama told me, she was like, they're gonna have to change their name when they get older. I said, what are you talking about? She was like, they can't be immature forever.
Yeah.
And show as it
And
stands.
show as it stands.
Every 30.
You know what I'm saying? They IMX. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, that's crazy. Mom's told me this way long ago that they was gonna have to change. So when I thought about Young Pharaohs, I was like, yo, young because we're always young at heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pharaohs because we're all kings. If you really know about Pharaohs and what it stands for, it's really a royal family. You know what I'm saying?
Not just one person.
The Pharaoh, no, it's not just one person. It's a royal family. Right. You know what I mean? So that's why Young Pharaohs, because we're all royal. We're all family.
That is
The whole team is kings. You know what I mean?
It's a beautiful title.
Yeah,
It's
the
a
whole
beautiful
team is
title.
kings. You know?
Now, turning up the heat on you.
Yeah.
We want to give some mentorship out there.
Most
We
definitely.
want to coach right now.
Most definitely.
What's happening with these shows now? To me, a tour is like dates set up, got a title to it, got a flyer out there, got some
Right.
featured artists, some
Right.
special guests. You know what I'm saying? But you can also, when you're a do-it-yourself independent artist, do spot dates, right?
Most definitely.
And then put that together and put it out like it's a tour.
Yeah,
even though
most
it's spot
definitely.
dates.
Most definitely.
Which one are you doing currently?
Right now, I have a tour
Okay.
put together. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm currently on tour. We're doing the the Mob Figure Shop Army tour. It's AP9 is headlining the tour, and we're the Shop Army. So it's about want to say about 9, maybe 10 of us.
Yeah.
That are all artists underneath AP9.
Yeah.
And we already have the tour dates already locked in. The venues are already locked in. Everything's already locked in. So I'm doing an actual tour date that has promo behind it, that we're doing shows. But what I did is I decided to do certain dates of the tour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I still have things going on out here. So that's how I'm doing, I'm doing the actual tour.
One question. For those who, because I like how you mentioned you have certain things going on, how do you recommend them as far as to set tours up if you still got a lot of obligations?
Okay, so like I feel like if you still have obligations that you need to do, at home, then the best way for you to set your tours is to set them at least a month out. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can plan around them, because you want to do at least a week to 2 weeks of touring back to back. You know what I'm saying? Before you break, depending on how much touring you're doing. I don't know if you're touring consistently. I don't know if, but if you're consistently touring, you want to be at least 1 to 2 weeks solid on tour. You know what I'm saying? And then before you take a break and, lash off for the next week or whatever you're going to do. But you got to go at least, if you're going to split them up, I would say, not go 2 shows, because 2 shows is going to be a weekend. And then follow up that next weekend. You know what I'm saying? So you only can miss maybe 2 shows out of the tour per week.
How did you connect? Like, how do you say AP9, the mob figures? That is my lane. Those are some fans I want to tap into. How do you make that conscious decision for artists out there who may want to hop on somebody else's tour?
For me, how I made that conscious decision is because we're AP9 is putting himself right now. AP9 already has the name, you know what I mean, for being the mob figures. If you don't know who the mob figures are, they was with the Jacka, AP9, and
Bay Area.
Yes, this is all Bay Area music. This is all Northern Cali music. And if anybody knows me, they know my brother Mac Brooks. And if y'all know Mac Brooks, y'all know Mac Brooks is from the Bay. He's from Richmond. You know what I mean? So when I met Mac Brooks, he really entuned me into the Bay Area music and how they vibe out there as far as locally. You know what I'm saying? Like at a local show in the Bay, you could pass a CD around, it ain't gonna hit the ground until it touch at least 100 hands. You know what I'm saying? Out here, you can give somebody a CD, it's gonna touch the ground soon after they give it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like the vibe is just different. Local shows be packed out there. They show each other love, and that's close to home. You know what I'm saying? It's so close to home, especially me being a Southern California boy. You know what I mean? So when I did the AP9 thing, I was like, yo, where he's taking his niche, he's going into the cannabis world. I'm more into the cannabis world. All the shows that we do are at sessions. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a networking thing for me, and the fans are on the same thing I'm on. You know what I mean? So it really works out on both ends of the spectrum, because I do the hot box.
Yeah.
So,
I was just going to say that too.
You know what I mean? I do the hot box. So when I'm performing at a sesh where there's 100 to 50 vendors out there, you know what I'm saying? Everybody smoking or buying, or you know what I'm saying? And this is all legal. Everybody has their permits. Everything is good to go. And I'm on stage. You know what I mean? Rocking, doing the thing, and then I pull out my song Roll Up.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, bam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is why, you know what I'm saying? So now it opens up more doors for me. So now when I do drop new music, it doesn't fall on deaf ears.
Okay. You able to go behind the scenes? Like, do you now do Hotbox on tour and say in the green room?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely. We just did a Hotbox when we were out in Redding, California, and Red Bluff, California. I had San Quinn, AP9, and Cake to Sneak.
Hey.
And it was crazy to be with these guys, you know what I'm saying? Especially, with my brother Mac Brooks, we looking around like, I remember he used to be telling me about these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. You know what I mean?
Management.
Yes, sir.
Is that Matt?
Mac?
What? Oh, that's Mac Brooks.
Mac Brooks, yeah.
What is your manager's name?
My manager is Devin Brown.
Devin.
Or Devin Brabham, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my manager.
Why does an independent artist such as Lavon Kennedy need an artist for those people? I mean, need a manager for those people out there? Let them know.
Oh, man.
Why would you need one? And
when
do you need it?
Oh, man. Okay. So for me personally, I'm a manager myself. And I have a label underneath me. So I have 4 artists underneath me.
Yeah.
So I'm constantly working for them.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I need somebody, as I've built my name up to where I'm constantly getting called for booked. You know what I mean? We want them to go here. We want them to go here. We want them to go here. I can't always, have the phone calls while I'm also trying to work for my artists. You know what I mean? So I have somebody picking the good and the wrong for me also, that I trust and put my founding in, that also has a good lane in the business, knows exactly what they need to do and how to structure it for me the right way. So I felt like for me, it was the right time to get management because, you know, I got so much going on.
Speaking of that too, a lot of the artists always say they need a manager. A lot of times I don't think they do.
No.
When is like he said in the first one, when is the right time you think when you do?
I would say the right time for you to get a manager is when people start calling for you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're still booking your own shows, you know, if you have to go out and book your own shows and book your own tour and put your own tour together, then you probably don't need management yet. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're still out there and you have to not necessarily, like you can still be selling tickets underneath management. You know what I'm saying? But if you have to put the show together and sell the tickets, you probably don't need management. You know what I'm saying? Like I would say you need management when the money starts coming around, people start calling you, yo, I need this person over here, I need this person over there. The demand. When your demand starts coming up, that's when I would say it's time to start looking for a manager.
That's why I said, remember in our first episode that you may need an assistant,
right,
to help you with those things,
right,
to allocate some of those situations,
right.
But as far as management, it's totally different.
Yeah, completely. Yeah, and that's why I tell a lot of artists, because you know a lot of artists, they ask me, well, man, Lavon, we ain't seen you perform in Vegas, or we ain't heard you drop no music, and I'm like, I'm not on that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like in 2019, I wasn't on performing in Vegas. 2019, I wasn't on dropping music. I was on touring.
Yeah,
I was on traveling, doing shows out of state.
Music that has been
right.
released.
You know what I'm saying? Like people don't understand. Like the bigger acts, these major artists, what they do is they drop an album, then they go on tour.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't just drop albums and then keep dropping albums and keep dropping albums. Like that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like you drop album and then you promote that album by going on tour. You know what I mean?
One of the what can I expect from a Lavon Kennedy set or a Young Pharaoh set on tour?
Oh man, hype, turn, nothing but energy. Like when I pick show songs, I pick nothing but upbeat. I want to take you from here and how you hear.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think like a DJ in that aspect.
Yeah.
You know, some people like to have that build up. I don't necessarily like to build up. I mean, I do like to build up, but I want to start at the top. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I want to go out the roof. So that's my build up. So for a Young Pharaoh show, you're going to see a lot of energy. You're going to see dancing. You're going to see choreography. You're going to get skits from a Young Pharaoh show.
Okay.
You had your name in lights at the Triple B.
Man.
Oh, he did?
Yo, crazy.
Downtown.
Yo, it was crazy.
On the marquee.
Yo. That was crazy, yeah.
What did it say, Lavon Kennedy?
It said Lavon Kennedy, yeah, man, that was nuts.
Huh?
That was nuts.
Talk about it.
My mama hit me like,
You know you made it.
Yeah, it was crazy.
My mama hit you.
Yeah, it was crazy. My mama hit me. She said, Lavon, is that your name out there? I said, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
There's only one Lavon Kennedy, mama. That's you made him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. I got to headline the show.
Yeah.
Triple B's. It was the beginning of 2019.
Yeah.
And that's when I really decided I was going to go on tour. I was like, it's time to go. You know what I mean? It's time to go. I can't keep doing shows that I'm doing in Vegas after this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when I set my mind and was like, okay, now I'm going on tour.
Speaking of tour too, is this what have you learned directly or indirectly just touring and being around them artists that you named, such as San Quentin and them? Like, what have you learned directly?
Man, be yourself, man. Be yourself. Keep it all the way real. It's okay to be starstruck.
Why would you say be yourself? Why?
Because man, a lot of people like when they get around these artists and things, you know, they tend to want to mimic the artist. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't want to feel like they, excuse my terminology, but dick riding. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to feel like I'm equal to this person when we're really not. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just be yourself, man. Just be genuine. It's okay to be like, yo, I really rock with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, teach me some things. I'm trying to learn this. I would say ask questions. Ask questions. When I first started touring around big artists, I didn't want no pictures. I wasn't trying to talk to them. I had this mentality of, them niggas ain't coming to my show. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I, for what? You know what I'm saying? So I'm off in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Chilling with my guys and doing my thing and trying to get my mind right before I go on stage. And I had to learn to look, man, you're missing opportunity.
Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying?
You think you ever miss any opportunities from having that mind state?
A many.
Now you bumped your head so others don't have to.
A many.
Do
a
not
many.
Listen to
act
him.
that way.
Yeah, I promise
If you don't feel the
promise
energy,
you.
then understandable. But if you know you feel that energy, you trying to fight yourself from going to rock with somebody else.
Right.
Don't fight yourself.
Don't
try to
fight yourself, man. Just do it.
rock
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
that's ego.
yeah. Because especially, you know, I see a lot of stuff on social media that like, you know, oh, man, you know, guys want to take pictures with guys. And you, man, look, man. What's wrong with being a fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know
you started off.
Right, you started off a
for the
fan.
love of
Like, why you
business.
can't continue to be a fan?
The baby said that in a song, and I was just like, I think he's saying it for a certain reason. You know,
I think he's talking to a certain,
yeah,
you know
what I
that's
mean?
demographic of
But
people
it's
for
okay,
sure.
man. Like to take a selfie, to take a to
Yeah.
get somebody to take a picture of y'all as men. You feel me?
Man,
We be
I had
acting
somebody
so
tell me that.
good.
They literally told
You
me
had
that.
somebody
They said-
tell you that?
Yeah, they let somebody tell me that. They said, Lavon, man, why you don't be taking no pictures? Why you don't be going live? Why, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go live when you at the house chilling, and that's cool.
Yeah,
But you be around some people we want to see.
yeah,
Like, we just seen you was on tour. What's up? Why you didn't go live? And I
Yeah.
say, man, look, I come from a different era, bruh. I come from the 80s era. I come from the era of y'all trying to capture the moment. I'm living the moment.
a minute.
I'm living it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm with such and such. I'm feeling. I'm not trying to take a selfie. Not that I wouldn't like to.
Yeah.
Of course, when I get home the next day, I'm like,
Yeah.
anybody got any video? Anybody take any pictures?
Yeah.
But I don't. I just
Yeah.
don't think about it.
And I had to learn how to separate that. So now life is filled with structure. Filled with it.
Amen.
And if you miss your structure, you miss opportunities.
Facts.
That's that proper preparation prevents poor planning.
Man, yes.
right?
Oh, let's go.
So
Preparation.
Let's go.
poor planning. So what happens is
Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all.
you go around the
Thank you.
gathering and you network.
Facts.
First.
Facts.
Network, what's happening? I'm here, show a face. You know, everybody be like, I'm gonna make my appearance and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna go home. Whatever,
Yeah.
however
Yeah.
your mind is. But don't forget to then go back around with your people you network with and then take that flick before you head out. Make it
Man.
a point. Before you
Man.
head out, I gotta make my last round.
Yeah.
You got the family reunion,
I had to
you got the
Yeah.
family.
I had to learn that because naturally I'm not like a picture.
Yeah,
taker.
yeah, me neither, brother.
I'm not
I'm-
naturally like that. So
Yeah.
I recently, since you speak of that, I recently had to learn like get your last round.
Yeah.
You either got to get it like,
Look.
right away or
Yeah.
get it at the end.
I'm telling you, like, this how Lavon Kennedy gonna do it. We are on Hot 702.5
Yes, sir.
FM
Yeah.
right now. You know what I mean?
Hottest in the city
This
and the
is,
world.
you know, the jump. So I just need to tell y'all, Young Pharaohs is looking for a photographer to be with us every step of the way
Yeah.
at all times, because I just cannot do it all.
Yeah.
And I'm very forgetful. I'll be blowing the trees. Y'all know
Right.
that.
Right.
So I need somebody to take these pictures at all time, man. You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
what would be the budget for that?
Man, you know what? So I think we could talk about it. We definitely have a monthly budget. I'm looking to do something monthly.
Monthly,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To where, you know, I could just cash you out monthly.
Yeah.
And then
I do, because I ask, because I have a few people.
Yeah.
And also people are listening. So, you know, they got some money for y'all.
Yeah,
You
most
feel me?
definitely. Most
Yeah.
definitely. The
Oh,
budget
you
is
got to
definitely
leave me some of
there.
that too,
The
'cause
budget
I
is
need those
definitely
too.
there. Matter
So-
of fact.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying, matter of fact, you know, Young Pharaohs as a whole, we have a studio session tomorrow at 4.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, from 12 to 4, a 4-hour studio session.
Yeah.
Where we about to be really dropping the first quarter of music.
It needs to be documented.
I need that.
Now, y'all can hit Lavon Kennedy up on Facebook, LAVONKENNEDY.
Yes, sir. Just like the president.
Lavon Kennedy. L's up, Young Pharaohs. Hit the follow button. Now, back to these shows.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have you been the event coordinator?
Yes.
Oh,
Have you been the ticket salesman?
Yes.
Have you been the performer as well as all the other two?
Yes.
Okay. Talk about that.
Oh, it's
Yeah, I'm
ugly.
curious to
Talk about that.
Man, where do you start? Okay, as the event planner,
Talking
it's-
venue.
yeah, man, it's just so much to do. You got the venue, you have to put together the flyers, you have to put together the DJ, you have to put together, you know, all depending on what kind of event you're doing, you know, vendors, you have to put together, you know, food.
The booking list.
It's crazy, and then you have to structure, you know, where the venue's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, so then once you do all that, you still got to set it up when you
Yeah.
get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So after you set it up, you still got to pay for everything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So boom, okay, so we set everything up. You got to pay for the venue. Venue might be like, okay, so let me just give y'all a
Example.
example. Okay. We do Face the Funny comedy show.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's a monthly show that me and my partner do. Shouts out to my guy, comedian Lip Lock. That's my brother, my business partner. We do Face the Funny comedy show. The venue might cost us $500. The bar might cost us $400.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we got to pay for food.
Yeah.
And then we still got to pay for the DJ and security.
Sound like you upwards of 15 right now.
And you have a team doing this, or you doing this by yourself?
No, by myself.
Man.
By myself. Just me and my business
You
partner.
and Lip Lock.
Yeah, just me and Lip Lock. Me and my business partner. We do this by ourselves. You know what I mean? So all this money's coming out of our pocket.
And it can be done by 2 people.
Oh, easily. And that's one of the main reasons me and Lip Lock are doing this is because we want to show them that 2 young black men can work together.
So then the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta break even, or do you gotta win?
You got to break even, man. You're not worried about winning.
Talk to him.
You're not worried about winning. You know, if you worried about winning, you shouldn't even jump in.
Yeah, say that again.
I promise, because you gonna fail. You're gonna fail, and then you're not gonna have a taste for it anymore.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So soon as you jump in, you fail, boom. But a lot of people don't understand you have to fail to succeed. You know what I mean? So you don't plan on winning.
Yeah.
You just want to make your money back.
How do you look at it? Let's say the comedy show, for sake of where we at. How do you book a fire booking list, like the acts
For comedy?
Yeah, what do you look at for?
Man,
and how many people is good for a night?
You know what? When it comes to the comedy show, you know, my boy Lip Lock does a lot of the booking for that, but it's really dope because I know how he does his booking, and what he does is he actually goes out and scouts. He goes to the comedy shows.
Word.
You know what I mean? He goes and checks you out. We send in, you know, we watch your social media.
Yeah.
And then when we pick you, we have you send in, you know, or when we're thinking about picking you, we'll have you send in a promo video or something. Yeah. Let me see what you're doing.
So say I keep the quality control.
Right. Let me see what you're doing. Let me see if you're really out there working. Let me see if you're fit for this type of show. Because this isn't an open mic type of show.
Okay.
This is for up and coming comedians. You know what I mean? And we've been fortunate enough to, you know, have done a great job so far.
How long does that take? Because I'm pretty sure most of the comedians is not up to par. So how long does it take the scourer through to get the right comedians for y'all events?
It normally only takes us about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
And 2 questions, 2-part question. One is, how far out do you need to have everything ready to go before the actual date of the event?
At least a month, 30 days.
At the very least a month.
At the minimum, 30 days.
Month?
And then what is a good ticket price overall?
No, I mean, depending on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, depending on what you're doing. Honestly, I would say if it's okay to only charge $5.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It depends on what you're doing.
Right.
For something like what we're doing, $10 is cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not overcharging you. You're getting a good quality show. It's not no hip hop rap show.
Yeah.
It's something you can bring your girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's grown. It's sexy. You know what I mean? We got the bar. The drinks are very, very, you know, affordable.
Feasible. Yeah.
Very, very affordable. You know, it's a win-win.
100.
It's a win-win.
I love it. So I think that's some game.
Yeah, that's some.
Because we talk about artists putting together their own shows.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know, I'm one of the advocates for that. Like,
Most
you don't
definitely.
even need to book acts.
No.
You can do your own 45-minute set, sell your merch, sell your album. You can do a meet and greet. You can have that venue for 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, easily.
A venue for 2 hours would be way cheaper than doing a whole 4 to 5 hour event.
Easily.
Correct?
Yep.
From door open to ending of the event. 2 hours just for you.
Man.
So that's the game we're trying to
Man, that right there is some deep game that you really giving. But I think a lot of artists don't see, like, they don't have the foresight for that.
Speaking of that too, because you did start off as an artist, what got you into that mind state to even start booking shows? And
Man, because I got tired of getting booked on bull crap, man. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, be honest with you. Like, I got tired of getting booked on the same shows. I got tired of doing the same venues. And I got tired of performing for free.
yeah, I bet.
You know what I'm saying? When I first started performing, I didn't mind. You know? When I started actually, you know, building a name for myself and actually having a following, you know, that's when I felt like it should be okay for me to tell you, look, I'm going to bring at least 20 plus.
Yeah.
For sure.
That is equivalent to $100 to $200
Easily.
off of $5 or $10 ticket,
Easily.
right?
Easily.
And that's what you're gonna request.
Easily. So I tell them like this, man. This is what I tell people all the time. 'Cause people always want to know, Lavon, what's your number? Lavon, what's your number? Look, I charge $150 in Las Vegas to perform. I charge $500 out of state to perform.
Yeah.
I charge $150 in Las Vegas
Beautiful, right?
to perform. That is less than $8 a verse. I mean a bar.
A bar.
Because I normally charge $10 a bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for a verse, $160.
Do y'all hear this game? this is why this my brother.
You know
This
what I
how we
mean?
get down. And my price went up. To keep it 100 with you. But
Yeah, hey, look,
that's
hey,
what
I'm
we
not mad
been
at you.
right?
Yeah, most definitely.
However, I'm still gonna do free shows.
Oh, yeah.
But here's why. For everybody who don't know, ASCAP and BMI gives you a royalty check for all of your bars, lounges, and club performances.
Yes, talk to them.
Quarterly.
Talk to him.
Yes, talk to
So
'em.
you do have to have an account with them.
Yes, you
registered
do.
With them.
Yes, you do.
And you have to have all the information. You got to know who the promoter was.
Yep.
The address, the occupancy, what your set list was, how long you performed.
Mm-hmm.
Those different things like that. It's a whole little list that you got to answer. And every event that you do at a bar, club, or lounge, in other places, you know, go online and check it out. But they will give you money for it.
Oh, yeah,
on
easily.
the back end.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And then with the free show, you can make money right now with your hard copies or your merch.
Man,
right now.
and that's what I tell artists all the time. I say, look, if you don't have any merch, if you don't have some stickers, if you don't have some kind of something to give or you are lacking, you are missing out.
Missing a lot of
You're
money,
missing
man.
out, man. You're missing
And
out
exposure.
because if you give a wonderful performance, but you don't have nothing for them to take home and remember you by, you lost.
You'll be forgotten in the next 48 hours.
Yeah,
48.
Yeah.
You're not gonna make it 24. This is Vegas. They about to leave
I just
and
felt,
go hit the bar.
I just felt like they would be talking about a little bit more
They
in the
about to
25.
hit-
No, no,
You
attention
know,
span today
they
is
gonna hit the
a lot
bar.
shorter, bro.
No, you're not gonna make it that far. I promise you,
You're
you're
not
not.
gonna make it the
Attention
next
span's a lot
two.
shorter today.
You feel me? And so with that though, the game comes down to asking for a merch table.
Mandatorily,
Right?
Mandatorily.
Now, if they want to charge you as an artist for a merch table, don't go no more than $25.
Mm-hmm.
If they asking you for 50 or something like that, don't pay it. You know, let them know you're an artist. You're doing it for free.
Right.
You got some stuff. You're just trying to collect some data.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But, you know, $25 should be
Yeah, that's
cool
feasible.
or free.
Yeah.
Right? And with that, at that table, you should have a spreadsheet or an iPad to take people's email,
Yes, sir.
social media
Ooh,
information.
talk to
Because
him.
these
Talk to
are
'em.
your potential fans.
Talk to him. Yep.
And then when you rock the stage, now you go move the crowd. You get out there after you get off the stage and you talk to people, network, and see if they liked your show.
Yep.
Would you like to purchase an album? 5, 10, 12, whatever, you know? And L's up. No. What I do every show. when I
Oh,
get out.
I mean, every show, the brother always has a list at every one.
And hard
Sign
copy
that,
units.
and are always hard copies. Brother
You know?
always T-shirts, hard copies, a guest list that wants your name, email,
And
address, number.
This my brother. Every time we see each other, we chop game.
Mandatorily, brother. Mandatorily.
And,
Mandatorily.
He helped pick my single, You Know It. We was just in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Just out
yeah.
there. Shout out Troy Carter.
That's crazy
Power
too.
Up.
That's
You feel
crazy
me?
how that worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, and I played the track, and they was like, "That's it, that's fire."
Yeah.
Because I trust his ear. You know, Cat been doing it this long, got his own company. He also owns a print shop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Give me the name of it.
86 Sports.
86 Sports.
86 Sports, yeah. I do silk
that's-
screening and embroidery, man. Anybody that needs any custom merch done, man, I got you. I do everything from hats, hoodies, decals on cars. I mean, I do it all, man. You know what I'm
Do it
saying?
all.
If you
Okay,
need,
okay.
I do mugs, you know what I mean, coffee mugs and all that.
I was watching Prince Donnell,
Uh,
Jumping Jack Tax, and his wife Dana Chanel.
Yeah.
She owns Sprinkle of Jesus.
Uh-huh.
And he said pretty much, if you don't have your car wrapped, how much do you really believe in your business?
Whoo! Ooh, that's
Yeah.
deep. That's deep.
Because it's a tax write-off.
That's deep. On God, that's
And-
deep.
And so is a spot in your house that you work out of. So
Yeah.
The square footage that you work out of in your house.
Yeah, that's a tax
it's a
write-off.
write-off.
Yeah.
So all the gas mileage, you know.
Keep
whatever
your
the
receipts,
rent
man.
is, all of
Ooh, that boy
write it
dropping
off,
game.
Right? But
You
he
dropping
just
game.
said he does car decals.
Mm-hmm.
So that means he can get you something to go on your car with your logo on it.
Yeah, my car is wrapped.
You understand me? And you can
Hey,
get a wrap
hey.
for less than $1,000, or just get a door, get a back window, whatever.
Well, my fault. Let me not lie to y'all. My car's not wrapped, but I definitely got advertising on
You
my
gotta
back
advertise
window.
on your car, right?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
That's the point.
For
You
sure.
have it on the car.
Mandatorily.
So at the end of the day, man, this touring
Oh yeah.
and these shows.
Oh yeah.
This is what I wanted to talk to you about today.
Oh yeah, let's
You know
go.
what I mean?
I got slots open right now for South by Southwest, man. Y'all better get with me. Y'all better get with me, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know about South by Southwest, man, let me tell you about South by Southwest. South by Southwest is one of the biggest music conventions in the world. It's like Magic in that aspect, to where Magic is the biggest clothing industry in the world. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or the biggest clothing convention in the world.
Yes.
South by Southwest is the biggest music convention in the world, and then follows, AC3C.
Yeah. Excuse me. That's how the baby was seen in a diaper.
In a pamper, yes sir.
Oh, okay.
Yes sir.
South by Southwest.
Yes sir. South by Southwest. Everybody is there. Even if you're not, people don't understand. Even if you're not performing,
You need to be there.
you need to be there, just to be able to hand out merch. I promise you, your merch will sell out. Your merch will sell out. There's just too many people.
blow your mind.
It's crazy. It's in Austin, Texas. It's on 6th
Every
Street.
year.
Every year around the same time too. So from March 15th through the 18th, you can be out there, and it's gonna go crazy. I promise you. And I already have lineups. I'm telling y'all right now, if you don't have a budget, don't get at me. It's gonna cost you at least $300 minimum, and that's early bird signups.
Yeah.
That's early bird signups. And if you think $300 is a lot, go holler at somebody in Texas and try to get a slot. I promise you.
I'm gonna be honest. When people reach out to me for an interview, it's $55.
Man, when they reach out to me, it's $35. So if you want to get on the hot box, it's $35.
Right.
Just so you know.
If you reach out to me,
Now, if I reach out to you,
it's a totally different story.
free 99.
It's a totally different story. It's because this is how our structure works.
Yeah, man.
And
Supply and demand.
there's things that go on behind the scenes that people don't know.
Yeah,
necessarily.
people don't know.
Man, listen
keep
to me.
this show running.
Man, you better stop.
Right?
I put at least 1.5 in each wood.
You understand? So when it come down to that, $55, $35, it's a small investment compared to the whole entire investment of your career.
Oh,
and
man.
you get to do what you want to do with these interviews.
Yeah, man, you can upload them to your own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the problem is,
Edit 'em.
a lot of artists, man, they just scared to invest. And what I've noticed is that, like, if you're scared to invest in yourself, you don't believe in yourself.
Yeah. Masterpiece said it best. Bet on yourself.
You have to bet on
That
yourself.
was inspiring, man. You sent me that little clip of that.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
For sure. Because if you're not gonna bet on yourself, who's gonna
bet on you?
That's why this show is here, like, because the main reason why I wanted to create this show too is to turn artist mindset from like being an artist to an entrepreneur. So I'm glad you guys giving game on that,
Man.
'Cause we
And
do
you
need to
know,
start investing,
honestly,
but-
what you doing is you turning rappers into artists. You know what I mean? Because I tell people all the time, man, you got rappers, you got artists,
yeah, you got rappers,
and then you got entrepreneurs. And like Meek said, there's levels to this. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of rappers in Vegas.
yeah.
And shouts out to them. I'm not mad at them. You know what I'm saying? I respect they hustle. But you're not an artist. And there's a lot of artists in Vegas. And I got love for them. Shouts out to them. But you're not an entrepreneur. You know? And you have to know where you're at. You have to know the difference. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats don't understand the difference, and they don't know where they're at. Everybody just thinks I'm an artist, or I'm doing music, I'm an artist,
or I'm an entrepreneur,
or I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Oh, I got, I do more than one thing. I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah, no,
that's not it.
Man, did you enjoy yourself?
Man, did I enjoy myself? Man, I'm over here loving this right now.
I
This
wish
is
we had
beautiful.
2 hours,
I
baby.
promise you. Thank y'all for having the boy.
100, man. Tell them where to follow you at, bro.
Man, you can follow me on all social media at Lavon_Kennedy, LAVON_KENNEDY. All social medias except for Snapchat. That's for the ladies. You can follow me at Ladies Love LK.
Hey,
You feel me?
you got YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Okay, same thing.
Lavon Kennedy.
Same thing,
Okay,
same thing.
and then you have a website.
Yes, sir.
Is that Young Pharaohs or
That is actually
Lavon Kennedy?
LavonKennedy.com.
All right, cool. For
I
sure.
see. Tell them where to find you, man.
Wait. Give me the name of some of your artists before we get up out of here.
Okay.
Oh man, hold on. Let me give you the name of the Young Pharaohs, man. You got Young Pharaohs. You got, first and foremost, my security. You got the Vizier. You got my artist Ghost. You got Brogady the Don. You got Mac Brooks. Now also you got Shay True. But I also manage Quez Omega Red, and I also manage To The With It. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to both of my guys, you know what I mean? And shouts out to the whole team. Y'all know what it is. YP to the death.
Young Pharaohs, man. You can follow Icy Jones everywhere at ICYJONEZ. JONEZ. That's capital I, capital C, capital JONEZ.
Yeah.
Hey, for my rap mentor fans too, shout out that new page you made too.
Man, it got hacked, bro.
It did?
I see what I see Jones.
Oh, we don't follow that.
On
Oh, that's
Instagram.
ugly.
It did?
But you can follow it. I just can't respond.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
y'all already know where to
Oh.
find me. Your boy Eric Stackz, ERIC_ESCKZ. Let's
Yeah.
get it.
Catch me
Frequent.
next Thursday. Hot See What I See Jones.
L's up.
Let's go, man. Shout out my rap mentor. Let's go.
Let's